Her name is Dame Elizabeth Rosemond Taylor. She was a Pisces. She was born February 27th, 1932. And she passed away March 23rd, 2011. She was a British and American actress. She began her career as a child actress in the early 1940s and was one of the most popular stars of classic Hollywood cinema in the 1950s. She then became the world's highest paid movie star in the 1960s, remaining a well-known public figure for the rest of her life. In 1999, the American Film Institute named her the 7th greatest female screen legend of classic Hollywood cinema. Born in London to socially prominent American parents, Taylor moved with her family to Los Angeles in 1939. She made her acting debut with a minor role in the Universal Pictures film There's One Born Every Minute in 1942, but the studio ended her contract after a year. She was then signed by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer and became a popular teen star after appearing in National Velvet in 1944. She transitioned to mature roles in the 1950s when she starred in the comedy Father of the Bride in 1950 and received critical acclaim for her performance in the drama A Place in the Sun in 1951. She starred in the historical adventure epic Ivanhoe in 1952 with Robert Taylor and Joan Fontaine. Despite being one of MGM's most bankable stars, Taylor wished to end her career in the early 1950s. She resented the studio's control and disliked many of the films which she was assigned. She began receiving more enjoyable roles in the mid-1950s, beginning with the epic drama Giant in 1956, and starred in several critically and commercially successful films in the following years. These include 2 film adaptations of plays by Tennessee Williams, Cat on the Hot Tin Roof in 1958, and Suddenly Last Summer in 1959. Taylor won a Golden Globe for Best Actress for the latter, although she disliked her role as a call girl in Butterfield 8 in 1960, her last film for MGM. She won the Academy Award for Best Actress for her performance. During the production of the film Cleopatra in 1961, Taylor and co-star Richard Burton began an extramarital affair, which caused a scandal. Despite public approval, they continued their relationship and were married in 1964. Dubbed Liz and Dick by the media, they starred in 11 films together, including The VIPs in 1963, The Sandpiper in 1965, The Taming of the Shrew in 1967, and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf in 1966. Taylor received the best reviews of her career for Wolf, winning her 2nd Academy Award and several other awards for her performance. She and Burton divorced in 1974, but reconciled soon after, remarrying in 1975. The second marriage ended in divorce in 1976. Taylor's acting career began to decline in the late 1960s. Although she continued starring in films into the mid-1970s, after which she focused on supporting the career of her 6th husband, United States Senator John Warner. In the 1980s, she acted in her first sustainable stage roles and in several television films and series. She became the 2nd celebrity to launch a perfume brand after Sophia Loren. Taylor was one of the first celebrities to take part in HIV/AIDS activism. She co-founded the American Foundation for AIDS Research in 1985 and the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation in 1991. From the early 1990s until her death, She dedicated her time to philanthropy, for which she received several accolades, including the Presidential Citizens Medal. Throughout her career, Taylor's personal life was the subject of constant media attention. She was married 8 times to 7 men, converted to Judaism, endured several serious illnesses, and led a jet-set lifestyle, including assembling one of the most expensive private collections of jewelry in the world. After many years of ill health, Taylor died from congestive heart failure in 2011 at the age of 79. Her name is Elizabeth Taylor. She is another documentation. Peace and love. Thank you and have a wonderful day.